Hello everyone, it's Louise and welcome to today's video. I am showing you the new Stampin Positioner from Stampin Up. So first of all, when we open up, we've got some instructions. So it's in the different languages. We have a base plate. We have our top plate, and that fits into these little positioners there. And you'll notice that it is not touching, it's spring loaded. So on the bottom here of these bases, it's got a spring. And then we have a small one which I'll demonstrate how you can use that as well. On the back, which I really like, it's foam padding, so there's none of those little plastic feet that you tend to lose. Also, you will see that it is inches along the inside and centimetres along the outside edge. And then you've got a grid in centimetres on your top plate. It also, you can purchase this grid paper. It slots into these little dots here, they just poke up a little bit. There's inches on one side and centimetres on the other side. So let's get creating. The first thing I'm going to show you is with a card front, and you'll notice here there's a little triangle, and you can pop that in there. Know that each time you pop it in there and stamp, it's going to stay in the same spot. We have magnets. Now there's a top side and a bottom side to them. This is the way you want to put them down. They have these handy little tabs to lift off, which I think is great. And also, if they happen to get stuck together, then they're easy to pull apart. So let's find a stamp. We'll do some two-step positional stamping. So I'm using the Flowers of Beauty. Now I'm going to start with the outline, and we're going to have it face down with the flat side up. Now if it's a brand new stamp, you're going to want to season it because it gets a little stuck to your cardstock, and then you just press down to pick it up, and there it comes up. So let's add some ink. We will start with some gorgeous grape. And we'll just tap, turn it over. Now, you'll notice there that it's not touching anything. It hasn't stamped yet. You line it up and then you press down, hold to let it soak in. Gorgeous. I'll clean off as I'm going. Now the base we're going to line up, so I'm going to choose this little bit that pokes out here, line that over the top. Pick it up, see how it lifts a little bit. I'm just going to hold that, yep. We're going to ink up with some Highland Heather. So you've noticed I've got a little bit of ink on there. Here, I'm going to leave it there to show you that that is not going to go perfect. So your two-step stamping is going to work perfectly. Okay, so let's move on to some scrapbooking, because this is one of the things I liked about that. It had no edges. I could put a 12 by 12 piece. So I might just go like that so that you can see a little bit more and get a 12 by 12 piece. Now, this is when I want to use the grid paper. Close these up. Now, I do work in inches. So that if I want to measure something specific, that I want to come down an inch and in, something like that, then it's going to be where I want it. Also, if I want to come off the edge, then there's a bit here to catch any pieces of ink. And we'll use this small one, and that is to add borders. So let's say we've got strips of pattern paper. I'm going to use the Weekend Adventures. And this little arrow. Now, place it where I want to start. So say I've got 1 inch strips, let's have it just below. So then I'm going to pick it up. Now this does wobble around, so make sure that you've lined it up. Pick it up. Let's add some Secret C ink. Place it down. Then we're going to move it one place across. Make sure that's lined up. And we can create a repeating border. And this can go right across. So I'm really loving this part of the Stampin' Positioner. Now, it's only really going to suit a stamp that's going to fit into these confines. Okay, so you get the idea of that, and that can repeat right across your page, exactly where you want it to be. So why don't we try, we'll use this big title, Adventure Starts Here. And I'm going to put it at the edge. And I want it up in this top corner. So I'm just going to line it up where I want it. Put my magnets on. I'm going to season it. It's never been used. So, Okay. We'll add some Secret Sea ink. Press down, let it soak in. If you want it a little darker, or you've missed a bit, then we're just going to add some more ink, and it's going to go right in the same spot that you previously stamped. So I think this is a wonderful new tool that's been introduced, and the way you can get it at the moment, starting February the 3rd, is when you join Stampin Up, or if you'd like to join my team, you'll get it free. So it's valued at $86 Australian, and this is a wonderful tool for card makers and scrapbookers alike. I think that you're really going to enjoy using this tool. I think it's a game changer for adding these types of repeating elements and for adding the base and the shade in exactly where you want it to be.